Hey guys, what's up? Casey Lucas. Today I get to do one of my favorite episodes, which is the Q&A, questions and answers. I'm super excited to answer your questions. Hopefully we can answer your questions. This is Jacob. Me and Jacob work together. He's on my team. He helps my buyers look at houses, and so he's gonna sit in today and we're gonna try and help answer some of your questions. So, how are you doing?
Not too bad. I'm on a good day.
Very good. We've been upstairs working for a while, right?
Yep.
I kind of threw you in this like a couple hours ago, right?
Yeah.
So, like, first time to do this with me. So, but we're gonna have fun. We're gonna try and answer the questions. You know, I do have something to say about Jacob. It's been awesome having him here. He's 21 years old. Decided not to go to college, but wanted to go right into the real estate world. He's been in it 2 years, and I'm proud to have him on my team. So, let's get to it. Ready?
Yep.
All right. So, what's our first question?
Why should a seller do a pre-inspection on their home before listing?
Yeah. So, I think me and you talked about this earlier. I think, it's important to know the condition of your home prior to putting it on the market. It gives them the upper hand, right?
Mm-hmm.
It lets you know before you list what's going on with your house. Your buyer's going to have an inspection on your home. How would that help, right? So if they've already got their inspection done prior to listing it, what kind of things does that do for them?
Well, it helps the agent and the seller more accurately price the home, due to the condition.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then it puts the ball in the seller's court. It would give the seller more control over the situation. If they get the pre-inspection, you're ready to go as far as the condition of your home. Go ahead and fix those items. Put your inspection out when it shows, right? That's a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
I think it'll give them trust for the people that are looking at their home. Hey, we had it pre-inspected and we fixed all these items. So here's an inspection report. Feel free to look at it. All right, question number 2. What do we got?
I asked my agent if I could talk to the seller, and he said no. Why?
Whoa! I asked my agent if I could talk to the seller. That screams messy, right?
Yeah.
I mean, straight drama. All right, so I agree with the agent. The reason you hired your agent is because they're becoming your voice during this transaction, right? When buyers and sellers start to communicate, things can get really sticky. So allowing the two agents to speak for you two and only talk to each other, we're eliminating a lot of possible drama, lies, emotional things that can happen. Do you agree with this?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, it could get pretty rough if you and the seller, if you're the buyer, speaking to the seller. Let's say, for example, he tells you something verbally, right? And so you're just thinking at closing that the seller's going to come through with everything that he told you. Their conversation doesn't matter, right? I mean,
Yeah, it's all about what's in the contract.
It's about what's in the contract. So they may tell you something, but our job is to put it in writing. We communicate for you and make sure stuff gets done. Don't talk to the other party. I mean, it's different, I guess, if you guys know each other, but still I would say let the experts take care of it. Question number 3, what's next?
What is the time frame from start to finish for a sale on a home?
Ooh, that's a good question. I mean, I feel like we see it all over the board.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think a good time frame would be? So are they asking the typical time frame or a good time frame?
Let's go with typical.
Okay. Typical time frame would be 35 days. Yeah?
Yep.
But don't get locked in on that, because depending on people's situation, when they're closing on their next house, or maybe they haven't found appropriate housing yet, that can change. They may need an extra 2 weeks, right?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I would say typically, around 35 days, 30 to 40. All right, guys, thanks again for joining us on another Q&A, one of my favorite episodes with me and Jacob with the Lucas Group, and we'll see you on the next episode.